Morning everybody, welcome to Crystal Ridge Golf Club. I'm Greg Johnson and this is our fourth installment of the weekly pro tip. This week's tip is all about kind of preseason practice and how you guys should be warming up on the driving range. I was at the driving range this past weekend and the one thing I noticed from watching a lot of amateur golfers when they got onto the range is the first thing they do is they go to their golf bag and they say, this is going to be the best season ever. I'm going to hit my driver 300 yards. And they pull out their driver, they stand up to the ball without taking any practice swings. In the first swing, it was a really bad swing. That's because they're trying to kill the ball, okay? What we want to do when we're practicing for the start of the season is we actually want to give ourselves some confidence. To start with confidence, we want to start with our wedge, okay? The reason why we start with our wedge is it's the shortest club in our bag and it's the easiest club to hit. So it's going to give us a lot of confidence as we progress up through our clubs in our practice session. So here I've got my pitching wedge out. And before I even hit any golf balls, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some practice swings. And when I take these practice swings, what I'm going to think about is I'm going to think about the tempo of my swing. Am I making a nice smooth tempo? I don't want to be taking it back too fast and then swinging through. The other thing I'm doing is I'm feeling out the balance on my feet, because if we want to make a good golf swing, we have to be nice and balanced. So when I'm taking these practice swings, I'm thinking about my tempo and then being nice and balanced on my feet as well. Feel pretty confident with that swing. Now we're going to repeat the same one over the golf ball. There we go. So I'll keep doing that and progressing through my clubs. You know, I'll go 9 iron, 8 iron, 7 iron, and then I'll get to my 6 iron. And now that we got a longer club, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing I do with my wedge. So I'm going to pull out my club and I'm going to think about making some balanced swings. Okay, because this club's longer, we want to have that same tempo again as our wedge. So I've made a practice swing here with my 6 iron. Feel pretty confident hitting it. I'm going to repeat the same swing over my 6 iron at the ball as I did when I made my practice swing. Alright, that was a great swing. Okay, so now as I progress through my clubs, now I've got my confidence. So then when I do go to pull my driver, it's going to be a lot easier for me to hit because I've felt tempo with all my other clubs in the bag. So same thing with the driver. Good practice swing. Nice and balanced. So guys, these are just a few things you can use when you're warming up at the beginning of the season to help you have a really good practice session and really get you confident going forward towards the year. Hope everybody has a great week and we will see you next week. Take care.